Hello. Today I want to share some experience with you. Yesterday I saw a video with Kurt Tepperwein. So he's German, so I cannot share this with my English-speaking friends. So that's why I'm creating this video, that I can give this knowledge I learned from Kurt Tepperwein. He just remembered me that this could be a good way to raise our energy and to be able to manifest our reality. So as you know, maybe you already read some of my books. So the last book was about manifestation, and also Camp Eden was about manifestation. Kurt Tepperwein gave me the idea that we could use our full potential. So I think it was Albert Einstein saying this, that we only use 10% of our capacity of the brain. And this might feel like, so when you look around, maybe some people are just using less of this capacity. So yeah, I only can speak for myself. I think I could use more. So, for example, I'm a software developer, so I'm thinking logically with the left side of my brain hemisphere. And I'm also an artist. When I make music, I'm using the right side of my brain, so the right hemisphere. So, and there, this is much more powerful, because I remember songs from when I was young. The Beatles songs I remember. I had them for my what's it called, record player. So I bought them on a regular basis. These small singles with the apple on. You know, apple is my favorite fruit. So I was also buying these records from the Beatles. They have got the apple on the one side, and then you turn around. The B side, there was a half-cut apple. So maybe you remember this also. And I remember these songs because it's somewhere stored, I don't know, maybe on the right half of the brain, or maybe the right half of the brain can, what I think, you can just download the text from somewhere. Some call it the Akasha field. So we are able to use our brain, or we are able to use our whatever that is, antennas, to download this from the Akasha field, or however this is functioning. I have no idea how this is functioning. I only know that I remember many things, many songs. Also the melody and the text, and so this is amazing. To be able to use the full capacity, there's one method I already know. I'm also talking about this in other videos. It's called Psyche, where you combine both brain halves, and there you can go into a meditative state, and there you can erase core beliefs, or you can reprogram core beliefs, because then you're able to connect to your subconsciousness, both brain halves connected. You're doing this. I'm sitting now in the position of meditation, so my legs are crossed, and then you can also cross your arms like this, and then you give yourself a quest, just move the left index finger. So, and this was a wrong one, so this is the left. So you're a bit confused about this because you turn them around, and that's why the both brain halves start to work. Maybe you know the left brain half is there to control the right part of the body, and the right brain half is there to control the left part of your body. So this is one thing. We can raise our power. And Kurt Tepperwein also taught me a breathing technique, which is amazing, which is really amazing. I want to show you. Just breathe in into the left side of your lung. You're able to do this, right? Right. And now breathe into the right side of your lung. And now breathe into both sides. And this is the so-called full breathing. Just try this out. It's different than the normal breathing. You know, your normal breathing, you just breathe, but you don't use both sides. And with this technique, you use both sides consciously. This is very important. So you can also expand your breathing. Like think you're breathing into your belly. So this is what you learn in yoga. But you can also breathe more deeper into your anus. You can breathe into your pelvic bone. So that's where our Kundalini is located. So when we breathe there, then we can breathe more deeply into our whole being, where the Kundalini energy is stored. And then we can also breathe up into the head, into the third eye, or even to our crown chakra. We can breathe into our crown chakra. Just imagine, just focus on this point where you want to breathe in, and then you're breathing there in. So now breathe into your heart, into your Anahata chakra, and spread it out into the front and into the back at the same time. Just radiate into both directions, and then you can expand this. You're breathing into your Anahata, and then you expand this breath to the left and to the right side. Sorry. And now, just imagine, now you can breathe into your pelvic, into your crown chakra, in the front, in the back, and in the side at the same time. And this is called full breathing, or I call it, or Kurt Tepperwein called it full breathing. It's a little bit different from what we do on a regular basis when we just breathe. So we breathe consciously, so we can get more prana into our being, and we can get rid of old energy we don't need anymore. So this is a technique I learned yesterday, and I tried it out, and I felt, yeah, there's something different. So so now the key to all of this, or the key to go into a higher energy, is to, we call it Ashwini Mudra in yoga. It's clothing the anal muscle, or better is to, not the anal muscle, yeah, you should close this so that the energy cannot go down, so it cannot leave your body down. And then you should also pull in the PC muscle. So it's the muscle when you're peeing and you want to stop your pee, then you're using this muscle. Maybe you know what I mean. So this is something we should train. When I unconsciously trained this muscle when I was a kid. So when I was just playing with my pee, like. And this is very important, very useful in tantric sexuality, of course. So we can avoid ejaculation, we can avoid peak orgasm, and this is very important to keep our energy, so we don't waste our energy while ejaculating. Then we can, yeah, we have longer intercourse. This makes a woman happier, and so that they also have got the chance to have something, whatever. And yeah, with this muscle, we are raising our energy. Only using this muscle. This is located between the anus and the lingam root, or the anal and the vagina. So you can use this pelvic to contract, and you should hold the contraction for a long period. So I tried this yesterday, listening to Kurt Tepperwein, and I was using this muscle for about 20 minutes or longer. I don't count at the time. And he said we should do this on a regular basis, every day at least 20 minutes, hold this muscle. And with this we raise our energy. So we raise the voltage in our body. So there is a battery, so to say, in the end of our spine. That's where the Kundalini is located. So when we get the energy, when we raise the energy there, when we close this muscle, when we also close Ashwini Mudra, the anal sphincter, this is called sphincter. We just close this, and we move in the PC muscle, and we move in the navel, and we just using this muscle. Then we raise our energy. So maybe if you see your spine and the nadis as cable, maybe there's 5 volts going through this on a regular basis, and when we use this muscle, then there may be 20 volts. So, and then our brain is functioning. then our brain is more useful than only with 5 volts. So you just imagine this is a computer, and we can raise the voltage to get to use all of this magic computer. And then things happening, like what you can find out. It's like foreseeing the future. It's like telepathy. It's what else skills we've got, like to know someone is telling the truth, or telling, well, then he's a liar or she's a liar, and you get to know this. So I was there once, able to see the future after doing some asanas for my Ajna chakra. So my Ajna chakra, I let energy into my Ajna chakra with I don't know the asana, the name of the asana in German. It's Flug. So where you lie on your back and you put your legs behind your head and you focus on your Ajna chakra, and there, after this yoga asana, I was able to see the future. Or I was not able to see the future, I was able to see that we are able to create the future. So we can foresee the future, of course, because we're creating this future. So yeah, minutes. So we can train this muscle. We can activate this muscle wherever we are. You can use this while sitting, you can use it while walking, you can just pump like this. Or you can also hold it, hold and forget it. So it's not it doesn't need so much energy to just contract this muscle. So you can do this for a longer time. I've experienced it yesterday, though I was trying to hold this for 20 minutes. Because this was an advice from Kurt Tepperwein that we should try it like this. And then, we raise our energy, and then there's something else going on. For example, the energy is not going down anymore, so it's only going up. So we can nourish all our chakras upwards, and we can focus on the energy going above our crown chakra. We can focus on the eighth chakra, and then the energy is going through your whole body, and then you might go into ecstasy when the energy is enough. you might go into ecstasy, and then you feel like connected with the whole universe. And yeah, you can even raise more energy, and this is something I put on top of what Kurt Tepperwein is telling. You can use these breathing technique, of course. This is full breathing in all directions, combined with Ashwini Mudra. This is I learned from yoga. Combined with this PC muscle contracting, and then raising your energy, stimulating you sexually. So this is very good combination. I just tried it a few minutes ago, and yeah, you raise your energy with you should use oil, of course. Something I've learned a few years ago, that it's much better to use oil for giving yourself a lingam massage and also for yoni massage. So I have not experienced that, to give myself a yoni massage, because I don't have a yoni. By the way, yoni is a Sanskrit word for vagina, and lingam is a Sanskrit word for penis. So you should use oil, so to not destroy your skin, and there's much more with this oil. So as a massage therapist, I know there is you fill some gaps when you've got the skin, and there's your hand, and not all the skin is able to connect to the other skin. So when you've got oil in between, then you make this connection. So there's much more energy transported, so you can feel much more. Yeah. So you can raise your energy, giving yourself a massage in the genitals. You until you get aroused, and then you should not go too far. So don't try to peak. You should just stop just in front. So for men, I know, for me it's good to just to let go. No muscles involved, to just free your muscle. Also, it's very important to release the PC muscle, so that you don't contract there, and you should hold your breath when you reach the point of no return. You should just, no stimulation anymore, hold your breath and feel your orgasmic energy raising up. And maybe you put a thumb on the hole in your lingam, so that you can stop this rising sperm from coming out. So this helps me. I don't know if it helps you. I only can tell what helps me. For me, it's like closing the tube. So it's just mentally thing. I think so. I think it's closing. Then it's closing. So, but yeah, also don't try to overcome this point of no return. So I stay calm. Then I get with the technique, the massage technique, I get slower. So before I reach the point of no return, so just slower, and then you cannot overdo it if you're doing it so hard like you see in the movies. It's not a good thing. So you can calm down and you can zoom into this. So also to have a good time, I tell you, there are two things happening. First, there is the point of no return. If you go over this, then it's hard to not come. So you should stay in front of this. So when there's arousal from 1 to 10, you should stop at 9. So the point of no return is at 9.5. So you should stop at 9 with stimulation. And then really calm down. Don't go too fast. And there's at the 9 there's the orgasm happening, and then a little bit later there's the ejaculation happening. So two different things, and we just have to zoom in to this time frame and reach the orgasm, and then calm down and not go any further. So we don't need to ejaculate. We only need to ejaculate when we want to reproduce ourselves. We don't need this. This is not the orgasm, not at all. It's the other way around. You have got this orgasm, and then you ejaculate, and then the orgasm is over. Oh. Like, but you can feel this orgasm, like this longer lasting orgasm, like, whoa, nice time. So not oh shit, too late. So I think men know what I mean. This is also true for women. You don't see any liquid coming out, but yeah, it's the energy is going away, and we want to keep this energy. So we want to transform this energy, and we want to breathe it to our crown chakra. So then we are nourished with all this wonderful energy. Yeah, and then we can activate the rest of our brain. I'm not there yet. I'm not using the full potential of my brain yet, but I was there sometimes in an ecstatic state, and then I felt, wow, I felt powerful, really powerful. Like I was I had a tantric massage in Denmark, in the Tantra temple, and they said they don't give lingam massage. So as a man, you might get frustrated not getting a lingam massage, because sometimes this is the goal of men, to have a good time and also to finish with a happy end. But as I said, it's not a happy end. It's the end of happiness. So you shouldn't go into it. You should not say yes to a happy end, because it's the end of happiness. And in this massage, as I said, no lingam massage, so no stimulation, but I was in ecstasy. You cannot imagine, like, wow, what's going on? And yeah, it's because I trained to breathe before. When I get my Tantra massage education, I also learned to breathe myself into bliss, and yeah, I did this. And I came out of the studio, and it was just wow. I was just light, like wow, everything's great, and wow. Yeah, and this is the beginning of something great. So if we are doing this on a regular basis, then we can use more of our potential, and then we can manifest things more easily, and yeah, then we can transform this beautiful planet into paradise again. And this is the end of my message for today. Thanks for listening, and have a good time. Namaste.